Naitwa Samuel Oindo, mwalimu shule ya upili ya Kakamega. Pia ni coach wa Green Commandos. We did not appear at Nyang'ori because we contested the ruling of the jury. I want to make it very clear that we respect the decision of the jury, but however, we contested the ruling because we were not satisfied with the ruling based on the constitution provided by the KSSSA on eligibility. That is why from our end, we reappealed to the Supreme Jury, and therefore we are waiting for the verdict. Again, we never received any communication pertaining to the rematch against Musingu. We were not told the venue. We never received any information from our HOD games, and therefore we did not know, or we don't know about the rematch. And sorry to say that I am also not aware about the rematch as per the constitution of the KSSA. The constitution chapter 15 is so clear that it's so clear on eligibility and the consequences, and not rematch. A rematch is not one of them. Yeah.
So maybe one of you from Kakamega represented in maybe during the jury, maybe hearing committee. Maybe one of you represented there.
I was present.
And then then this decision, maybe to have a rematch. Did it maybe come up when you were present?
We were actually given the verdict written, and then, like I said, we were not satisfied with the verdict, and therefore we reappealed, contesting the decision of the jury to subject us to a rematch. I think the constitution of KSSA is so clear that if a team is found with ineligible players, the verdict is disqualification and ban. And therefore, we were not satisfied with the decision of the jury to subject us to a rematch. Yeah. And that is why we reappealed to the Supreme Jury, awaiting the hearing. So far, we haven't received any communication pertaining to the rematch. We actually do not know anything about the rematch. We are just seeing it in the social media.
What was in the ruling by the jury?
The ruling said that Musingu and Kakamega were found with ineligible players. From our end, I want to make it very clear that Kakamega, we have no ineligible student in the team. And we welcome the Supreme Jury for further investigation. The boys in contention are Form 4 students who are registered by the school, and they can confirm with the NEC portal on their registration status. Therefore, our stand is so clear. We will not play any rematch until our case is heard. And we also want to say that rematch is not in the constitution of KSSA. Chapter 15 of the constitution is so clear on ineligibility and the consequences. Yeah, so that is our stand.
So what next?
What next? We are waiting for the hearing. We are waiting to be called for the hearing. Yeah, not rematch. Yes. Our boys have been preparing for actually regionals, not rematch. Yeah, we've been preparing for regionals. We've had our morning session, and they will also be training in the evening. So we are preparing for the championship.
So the appeal is in a formal.
We did an appeal. Of course, what transpired was funny. After the verdict, the jury left the venue hurriedly. Despite the fact that we informed them that we are reappealing. They left the venue, but we did a letter and submitted, and it was received. We also scanned the documents and sent up to the regional director. So we officially contested the decision of the jury.
It's not the very first time Kakamega and Musingu have had this issue having appeals all the time. So what is the state of everything that is happening to Kakamega and Musingu? What really needs to be done so that we don't have such a
Thank you, madam. I think from where I sit, this case is not about Kakamega. It's not the question of Kakamega wanting to play regionals. It's about sanity. We want to bring sanity to sports. It's very unfortunate that, Kakamega have been complaining year in, year out about Musingu fielding ineligible players. In 2023, Musingu fielded an ineligible player, Brian, who was a student at Kasagam. But you see, the jury decided to cover up for them. Last year, Kakamega filed a case against Amalemba. Amalemba, from my findings or from the documents we have or in our possession, Amalemba was as overage as at last year, not even today. Last year. So why would you subject our young boys to play against men who are not supposed to be playing school championship? It is not right.
So do you think they need to go with the jury?
Well, like I said, we will respect the decision of the jury, but unfortunately, we do not accept it. And that is why we reappealed to the Supreme Jury, awaiting hearing. So as soon as they call us for the hearing, we will again present the same documents, the falsified documents by Musingu and the original documents for the boys in contention. Yeah.
Much. Mosuamanga is my name, Games Master Kakamega School. We had a verdict which was received on Friday, late evening. And from that particular verdict, the communication wasn't so clear about our side. And we clearly indicated that whatever we had appealed against, it was found to be true. But then there was no appeal made against us. But then quickly, we refer to the Bible where Solomon had to make a decision. And I think we felt somebody had done something wrong to us. But then when a rematch was called, I think our opponents were happy. I relate that to where baby was asked, Solomon asked who to take the baby, and then one said, we cut the baby into two halves. So a rematch for our opponents, I think, was similar to that, but we believed that the child was ours. There was no way we would have to cut that child into two. So for me, I believe that was not the best decision. The child was ours. We are not ready to cut that child into two. We will not go for that rematch.
So you are confident that you receive?
The condition is very clear. 14E about eligibility of players of the KSA Constitution indicates that no player should be fielded when they are ineligible. And if it is found that indeed they have violated, and the two players violated that, we go to 17, 1, 2, and 3, where a team that fields players who are over age, that is over the age of 19 as per the start of the games, which is 15th of February, that particular team is supposed to be banned. So it's very clear. 14 describes what is the ineligibility. 17 goes further to guide what happens in the event that our team is found culpable.
Are your team aware of when and where the rematch will be done?
I'm the games master of the school. It was indicated to us clearly that communication will be made on the venue. Up to right now, I've not received any formal communication, either by text or by a call, that we have that this is the venue for that. So where it stands, we have no information completely.
Thank you.
Abasas and Care, the vice chair of Kakamega School alumni. The Old Boys of Kakamega High School, we've been part and parcel of this school. We've been supporting the school in buying equipments, supporting in paying school fees for these students, and our involvement this time around, because we feel we are not getting justice. After the semifinals in Mumias, we felt, and we played under protest, that Musingu have been fielding overage players. So this time around, we want to bring sanity. We want integrity, we want honesty and fairness in schools games. It's not right to have under 19 players playing against over 20 players. You know, we are inconveniencing these players. That's why we have come in now to bring sanity to the sports of secondary school games in Kenya.
Therefore, are you in agreement with the appeal to the Supreme Council?
Yeah, we are in agreement because when the school appealed against Musingu, the school filed documents. They executed their case very well. And the decision by the the county jury, we were not satisfied. Why? Because on our part, there was no appeal against us from Musingu. We didn't receive any appeal from Musingu. So when the jury at the county level was listening to this case and then bringing the verdict that both teams are wrong, maybe fielded knowledgeable players, it was wrong on our part. because Musingu did not appeal. So who is appealing against us? Is it the county jury? For us, we feel there's something not right about the county jury.